So get this, time is running out for the US to raise the debt ceiling and avoid a scenario where they default on their debt. Wait, what? Debt ceiling, US, default? Now let's start with the debt ceiling. This is a restriction that puts a cap on how much money the US government can borrow. And because the US government usually spends more than it takes in, Congress has to raise the debt ceiling quite frequently to pay for its operations. Now, a default in this case, if the debt ceiling isn't raised, this means that the US government can't borrow and might not be able to pay its bills on time. Think about this, like if the government of Trinidad and Tobago was not able to pay the interest on the bonds that we have, or pay public servants when month end comes. Crazy, I know. Now, that's a default. It's never happened before on this scale in the US, but almost happened in 2011. So the long and short of the story is, Congress needs to raise the debt ceiling so that the US can keep issuing bonds, which investors around the world buy because they're seen as a safe and reliable investment. When the US government gets this money, in turn, the government can fund things like military projects and social programs. What's the problem? Just raise the debt ceiling. Now, it's not that easy. There was a time that this was a routine thing for Congress to raise the debt ceiling, but recently it has become a political battle because it's one of those bills that has to pass, and the Republicans are seeing this as an opportunity to make demands. So what if the ceiling isn't raised? What does that leave us? Without exaggerating, this could be devastating. It could tip the US into recession, shake up the global economy, and of course that has implications for us right here in Trinidad and Tobago. Pay attention, this could happen as soon as June the 1st.